Alrighty, welcome back. We're on episode number 183 of Divinity Original Sin Part 1, the Enhanced Edition. Last episode we left off here at the Phantom Forest. We were heading back to the Temple of the Dead, now that I know how to deal with it. And I stumbled across this Titan head, so we'll go ahead and talk to it and see what it has to say. Greetings, Guardian. Greetings. You speak the ancient tongue, how? I found a Titan dictionary. You speak well, but for you, I will use the modern tongue, so we may converse freely.
Is that not who you are? We Titans are an ancient race, Guardian. There are certain things we are beginning to remember. Cassandra. Hers is a tragic tale. She was once the Lady of the Realm, the much beloved sister of Brachus Rex. Soul forged were they, and they shared a bond unmatched among mortals. But as Brachus's power grew, so did the distance between him and his sister. He began to see her no longer as an extension of himself, but as a liability. If she were to die, Brachus would be dragged into the afterlife alongside her. The powerful king couldn't stand the thought. There is no breaking a forge of souls, but there are ways, terrible ways, to dance around them. Brachus, an accomplished sorcerer in his own right, decided that he would sever himself from Cassandra at any cost. And so he transformed her into a lich, half living and half dead. Unable to die, she no longer threatened him. But hers was a cursed life. She sought death like a moth seeks the flame, worshipped it as her one and only idol. She fled to these forests, where she could find a kind of solitude in which to mourn her fate. Here she clutches death about her like a shroud, and any fool enough to approach her is invited to share her fate. A lick is a lick, Guardian. Burn its bones, and it becomes vulnerable. The difficulty rests in finding those bones, for their location is the Lich's best-kept secret. Her body rests in the Temple of the Dead, where only corpses can enter. Well hidden are her bones, but the careful seeker will surely find them.
No new information. The Talking Titan in Phantom Forest told us to find Cassandra's body and to burn it. This will undo her invulnerability. Her body is buried deep within the Temple of Dead, where only corpses may enter. Oh, god damn it.
Intruder spied.
Alright.
Into the fray once more. Ah.
Alright, I guess we should save this here. Hard save. Entrance.
I feel better already.
Oh, for the love
Back
of
on my
fucking
feet.
God. Jesus fuck all Christ, man.
As good as a new penny.
Guess that's it. Alright. Loaded a druid dungeon. Small switch bridge. Gotta take a break. 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that. Back. Alright. Why is it not working? Why is this being a pain? What the fuck? Why is it not doing it? Damn it.
As good as a new penny.
To fight with this every fucking time now. I mean, it's just a fucking battle. An absolute fucking battle to get this on now. Just an absolute fucking battle to get it on for a second. Get it! Cocksucking thing. We lowered a bridge, which allowed us to travel further into the depths of the Temple of the Dead.
Careful now, that's a trap. Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Oh, for the love of fucking God, man. I hate how they did this trap system. The detection
Halt!
rate is
Our
way
enemies
too
have laid a
fucking
trap.
small. It's just way too fucking small. Why didn't we get experience for that one? Makes no sense.
Onslaught from afar!
My lucky charm.
My energy cannot be restrained. By the heart of the gods of frost!
All my energy, now!
Nope, not that one.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
Safely hovering.
Intruder spied. Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
What's the point of disarming those? I don't get it. What's the point of disarming them? I don't think there's any point to do that.
Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
I don't know how I just took any damage at all. How did I take damage when I'm walking on the air?
Careful now, that's a trap. Careful, I've spotted a trap. Look out, I see a trap nearby. Careful now, that's a trap. Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Druid's alchemy notes. It becomes increasingly difficult to find the way. It becomes increasingly difficult to find the hidden wall to my sanctuary. The transformation has left my vision greatly deteriorated. I devised a potion to increase my perception. I pray it works in time. Perception potion. Add eye to empty bottle for a minor perception potion. Add augmented herbs to increase effectiveness. What's the point of that? Oh, for fuck's sake, just pick it up. This game, man. How it does this pisses me off so much. Well.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
In hearts and senses. Spy any traps ahead?
Well, I guess that's not it. And obviously that's something I should be able to get to. Guess I'll have to come back to it. I don't get it.
Intruder spied.
I don't know how in the world you're triggering traps when you're literally hovering on the air.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. I've spotted something interesting.
On the mend.
What's this? I found something.
Fortune! Cassandra's bones. Once they're ash, she'll be vulnerable once more.
Will you do the honors, or shall I?
We unearthed Cassandra's body. don't know if I want to do this yet. I really don't know if I want to do this yet. Alright, so that's before we do it. Key of the Source King.
Feel my fiery wrath!
The bones are burnt, and Cassandra is made vulnerable.
Time to cleanse this phantom forest of the Licht that haunts it.
We burn Cassandra's body. The lake is no longer invulnerable. Alright. Before we go any further anywhere else, let's go back up there. Because I'm interested in what happens if you give Arhu to her, or if I got a feeling that we're not going to be able to see that if we progress this like this. Where the fuck is she? Let's bring her over here. You gotta think that this is just gonna aggro her, right?
I'm not myself. Stay away from me! Don't you come closer! What have you done? What have you done to me, you wretched insect? I am queen of this forest. You cannot come into my home and find the abyss. What have you done to me? Stay away now. Don't you come closer to me now. The king will have your head for this. Brachus Rex will not tolerate such treatment of his sister, his twin. Stay away, dear.
Oh. She automatically... Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to be able to see that if I do this now. So the question is, I'm gonna have to kill myself to get back down in this dungeon. Crap. I don't know. I probably would have to kill myself to get back down here. Oh, wait, okay. I think I got an idea about that door now. Alright, we'll check this out and see if there's a portal or something over here, maybe.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
I need to drive off.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. Careful, I've spotted a trap. This place is fantastic. Imagine all the spectacular experiments one could get up to here.
Spectacular in the right hands, horrific in the wrong.
Oh, he just doesn't talk to you.
Not even worth the rummaging.
Why are the 7 guys? Why are the 7 guys no longer exist?
Greetings, greetings! One of Cassandra's, I presume, yet rather more warm than is her preference, aren't you? And not a hint of rot. Strange, very strange indeed. But who am I to judge? I've been dead at least 100 years, and fashions certainly do change. The alchemist, of course. I think I must have had a proper name once, but there hasn't been much occasion to use it for the past several decades. No, alchemist suits me just fine, don't you think? Why, isn't it obvious? Beautiful alchemy, that science of the gods themselves. Yes, before my change, I was a regular master of the alchemical arts. Tinctures for princes' wounded pride, powders to smooth skin ravaged by time. I could craft them all with ease. These days, of course, I serve only Lady Cassandra. How she discovered a method of extending life without the use of the stone of the philosopher, I cannot say. She never revealed much in the way of secrets to yours truly. But as you can see, I'm as alive, well, nearly so, as I was many years before nature's expiration date. Ah, a kind ruler is she. Leaves me to my experimentations and my devices here, so long as I honor her occasional requests for this and that. Nightmare potions, paralysis salves, essentials for one in her line of work. I haven't heard anything from her esteemed brother in quite some years, though. Tell me, have you word of our great overlord, Brachus Rex? Is that so? Well, my point about changing fashions rings true. Yet his sister seems to be living on quite fine. Very strange, considering their forge of souls, but... Oh my goodness. Could it be that he... to his own sister? No, it's much too ghastly. Heavens, a thing like that? Ha! Well, you see, it's no secret that the great Brachus Rex and his sister, our own Cassandra, were soul-forged from a very young age. This gave them special insights into one another's psyches, and they were inseparably close. It also meant, however, that killing one would kill the other. If, say, Brachus received an arrow through his heart in battle, Cassandra might drop dead over toast and tea halfway round the world. It is impossible to break a forge of souls completely, but it is rumored that certain steps could be taken. If one member of the forge were to be turned, for instance, into a half-living, half-dead creature, he or she would attain a form of immortality. Thus, the fully human member of the pair would be freed of the influence of his or her counterpart. It could be possible that it was Brachus himself who granted Cassandra this certain brand of immortality. Yes, the great king was gaining power quickly. Ha! I imagine his greatest vulnerability, Cassandra, had to be dealt with. But it is a terrible fate, you see. A lich, half woman and half corpse, unable to enjoy the pleasures of life, but only to pursue death. To think that one could exact such a fate upon one's own flesh and blood, unfathomable. Ha!
This offered absolutely no new information whatsoever, and just repeated something that's been repeated in the game now like 4 times. I mean, what is the point of repeating this now? By the time a player gets here, they're well informed with this. Whatever.
Perhaps you can. Of course you may, but if you're having trouble with the whole affair, I'd suggest that perhaps it's your perception you ought to work on first. Ha! How can I help you? Got a notion for a brand new potion? Ha!
Well, nothing. Oh, damn it. Bottled voice. The jar seems empty at first, but when you look closely, you see a writhing, smoking essence. When you put the jar close to your ear, you can hear a million eerie whispers. Fuck. I don't want to pick that up unless I got Jahan here. Holograph. That sucks. I'm gonna have to come back down here again. And there doesn't appear to be a way to get down here. It's easy.
Bah!
Yeah, we'll leave that there for now.
Another one for the collection.
Ah, there is a portal here. Excellent. Okay.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you've got my attention, comrade. But what'll you do if a pack of wild necromantic wolfhounds attacks? Well, I reckon I'll keep a lookout on the shelter plain until you lot come to your senses. Medora salutes you, comrades, until we meet again.
You call to Wolgraff. He awaits your queries. A wide smile showing all teeth and gums lightens the rogue's face as he gathers his belongings and prepares to join you once more. He's as ready as ever.
Fortune!
Vocalization potion. A jar filled with an unsavory looking ooze. A bitter pill to swallow for whomever wants their voice back. Found all the necessary ingredients to create a potion that can cure muteness and combine them in good order. Okay, what happens if we let Jahan drink it? No. Scarlet. Oh, I guess I gotta talk to him about it.
You call to Wolgraff. He awaits your queries. Wolgraff eagerly grabs the potion and quaffs it down like a cold beer on a hot day. Presently he starts to cough, then inhales the air deeply and talks.
I can speak. I can bloody well speak. This is amazing. This is... I want to sing. I want to shout. But hell's bells on a cracker. How deep and gruff I sound. Well, then again, last time I heard my own voice, I was but a 10-year-old pipsqueak after all. Not a weather-beaten, whip-licked, sorcerer-slaying ruffian. Ha! Oh, I can't thank you enough, Governor. Really, I can't. No gift as precious, no gift as titillating as the power of speech. Oh, those rolling R's, those teeth-flicking T's. Don't mind my crude way with words, my friend. In all those years of ever so dreary internal monologue, I haven't quite moved on from the street kid vernacular. A girl's a peach, a boy's a tosser, and a so-called great big authority figure, whether a John or a Jill, is a governor. But that's neither here nor there, is it? I've got me voice back. I've got me strength back. And I'm more ready than ever to kick sorry, saggy sorcerer behind. On we go. The job ain't finished yet, and my dagger's dying for some action.
Success. Wolgraff drank the potion, and in a matter of moments his voice returned to him. It goes without saying, pun intended. He is extremely grateful for our efforts.
What can I do for you, Governor? Ha! It's bloody wonderful, isn't it? Everything is just so much easier. You want something, you just say so. Or you just take it, but that's the rogue of me talking. Why, good old-fashioned practice. You'd be surprised how easily people miss details that are right in front of their crooked noses. The art of observation, Governor. It's a skill no cat burglar can do without. Just as important as fleet-footedness and sleight of hand. I practiced and practiced until a fleck of disturbed dust became as obvious to me as a bullseye painted on a barn. People think they can hide things, keep secrets, but whatever they do, they can't hide them from our Woolgraph. That was one of my famed ploys. I told one of the local little brats, and by telling I mean writing down, that all his wishes would be granted if he threw all the gold he had down that well. A real-life wishing well. Obviously, the jackanapes told everyone that would listen all about it, and he shouted it down the ears of those that wouldn't to boot. Worked like a charm. Undead or no, they went out in droves to actually wish their walking corpses away. Easy bloody money, Governor. Shoot!
Okay. So if we go back to Siceo and talk to that rabbit. Is it still here? So it went away. Huh. What about the one in Kula Forest? That was up here, right? I recall it was hanging out around here. Yeah. It's not here either. Okay, they just disappeared from the game. Alright.
A question has me stumped, milady.
Oh, mind if we take a bit of a breather, Governor? Even a bloodhound ties a blood once in a cool blue moon. Right, gotcha. I'll make this quick, promise. See, I've been doing a lot of thinking, you know. Now, don't laugh. I have. Thinking, that is, about those boyhood fancies of mine. Of becoming a source hunter. A great big hero in a big bad world. Back in the day, your order refused me. Dismissed me like a flea-ridden street hound because I couldn't talk. Well, fair enough, you know. No hard feelings. But now, I can talk. I can talk, and I can fight, and I can hunt. You've shown me what it's like to be a source hunter. The nobility of it. The worthiness of living a life in service of justice and chivalry. It's not too late for me. I can still become the hero of my youth. But that is not my decision to make. No, it's yours. So, I'm asking you, a source hunter, tried and true, whether you'll knight me here and now, whether you'll make me one of the Order. Will you?
You can talk now, yes, but you're still not source hunter material. Not a rogue like you.
Nonsense. He'd be perfect for the job, and I say we dub him a knight in the Order of Source Hunters without delay.
Trusting a bandit is like trusting a wild animal. A very stupid thing to do.
Making him a source hunter will strengthen his resolve, which is to our advantage.
All right, we'll do it your way.
A knight? A source hunter? Like such an honor would befall me still. I could jump for joy, scream and dance, but so solemn is this moment that I can but calmly bask in its glory. I won't let you down, Governor. I won't. I'll do the order proud. I swear it. Oh, that's the spirit. To your very good health. Ah, that it the spot. Now then, as for the real reason for this little interruption, I've been doing a lot of thinking, you know. Now, don't laugh. I have. Thinking, that is, about those boyhood fancies of mine. Of becoming a source hunter. A great big hero in a big bad world. Back in the day, your order refused me. Dismissed me like a flea-ridden street hound because I couldn't talk. Fair enough, you know, no hard feelings. But now, I can talk. I can talk, and I can fight, and I can hunt. You've shown me what it's like to be a source hunter. The nobility of it. The worthiness of living a life in service of justice and chivalry. It's not too late for me. I can still become the hero of my youth. But that is not my decision to make. No, it's yours. So, I'm asking you, a source hunter, tried and true, whether you'll knight me here and now. Whether you'll make me one of the Order. Will you?
I most certainly will. You've proven to be a worthy companion, and worthy of the title of Source Hunter.
He has proven nothing of the sort. He's a valuable asset, but an aspirant source hunter, I think not.
You wouldn't stand in the way of a man's lifelong dream, would you?
Think of our holy order. Would you really sully it by enlisting a thief?
All right, we'll do it your way.
I understand. There is no place for me among the exalted few. No place for an uneducated, thieving old rascal like me. I had thought an exception could be made, but I see now that is simply impossible. Be that as it may, you'll understand if I no longer wish to keep you company. So, goodbye, Governor, and good luck. See you in another life, or on the other side of the law.
Interesting. So they finally gets his voice back, and then he spazzes out when he's saying he's not source hunter material.
No, we'll do as I say.
A knight? A source hunter? Such an honor would befall me, still I could jump for joy, scream and dance, but so solemn is this moment that I can but calmly bask in its glory. I won't let you down, Governor. I won't. I'll do the order proud. I'll swear it.
Alright.
All for the Order. All that and more, Governor. Can't quite describe the feeling, really. I may have my words back, but that don't make me a scholar. Still, it's pride, mostly. And knowing you're doing good by folks. The mission we're on, it's all just so grand. There's so much at stake. Now that's pretty scary. But somehow, it feels good to be part of it. Part of the bad guy's demise. Shoot! Your loss, Governor, your loss. I'll be up in Zigzag's land, nursing a pint of ale if you need me.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you've got my attention, comrade. My hand to your cause and my sword at your side, comrade.
Alright, we're going to end this episode here, pick up the next episode going back to the Temple of Death, was it? Anyway, yeah. Alright, later guys.